I didn't come from Africa to come and be broke in Canadian dollars. I didn't leave my country, my family, sunshine, community, cross the ocean, just to arrive in Canada and start financing furniture. When I first arrived here, I noticed something shocking. People with big salaries, people with, good careers, they were still stressed about money. And I'm like, what am I missing? You have a good job. What is the problem? Because back home, when you buy a car, people clap for you because you're rich. But here, when you buy a car, it's the bank that claps for you itself. Then I realized after some time that it is their spending habits. As an African immigrant, there are some habits that I refuse to normalize. By the end of this video, you will know the 10 Western spending habits I refuse to follow as an African immigrant living in Canada, and why you might want to rethink them too. Number 1, debt culture, aka financing everything. Here, you can finance a mattress, you can finance your chairs, you can finance a table, you can finance your phone, you can even finance the house you live in. So you can finance almost everything in your house. In many African countries, if you don't have cash, you wait. So that was a shock to me, that you can have stuff you cannot afford. Here, if you don't have cash, they give you monthly payments. And they don't come cheap. They come with interest. Their payments look small and manageable, but by the time you finish, you've paid 3 times the value of the item you've bought. In my opinion, that's not freedom. That's financial prison. As an immigrant, I refuse to normalize debt for a lifestyle. Number 2, lifestyle inflation. You know, when you get a pay rise, or you get a bonus, or your income increases and your lifestyle increases. For example, you've been driving a used car, now you buy a new car. You've been having a smaller car, now you buy a more expensive car. You've been having some chairs that now you don't like anymore, you need new chairs. I refuse to do that. Your salary increases by 20K, instead of investing 20K or maybe 18K, you now increase your spending by 18K. I refuse to do that. I try to maintain to live below my means, because I know that is how I will have money in my pocket. Otherwise, I will be working every day and having nothing to show for it. As an immigrant, I treat raises as an investment fuel, not a lifestyle improvement type of thing. Number 3, eating out as a lifestyle. When I came here, I noticed that actually people here, eating out is like a lifestyle for every family. Like, they eat out like every week. Where I grew up, eating out was a once in a while thing. It was not an every week thing or every 2 days thing. Here there's coffee runs, Uber Eats, weekend brunch. People here eat out like groceries don't exist. For them, even if they have food in the fridge, they will go out to eat. Where I come from in Africa or in Uganda, cooking at home is like a default setting. Like, that's what you do. It's not something you think about. Eating out is occasional. And eating out here, I found that it's very expensive. By the time you buy the food, pay for delivery, tip, you already times 2 the amount you wanted to buy. So it's not cheap, and I'm okay with cooking and eating at home. Number 4, sales. When I just moved here, I thought sales were a blessing. You know, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Boxing Day, limited time only, flash sale, buy one, get one free. You know, those tactics those retailer companies use to get you to buy. But here's what I learned along the way. Retailers understand psychology. They know what is going to make you click buy now. They know. They will put it in your face that you need that item right now. But what I learned is to self-control myself. I do not buy a thing because it's on sale. I only buy a thing if it's on sale and I wanted it previously. It was on my budget. It was in the plan. I don't see something on sale and get excited, even if it's 95% off and it's not on my budget. I walk past it. Because here's the truth, if you aren't planning to buy it, it's not saving, it's spending. Number 5, this is a bit controversial because people here like these things so much, but I'm going to say it gently so that I don't hurt some people. Pets. Now, I don't hate pets, but the pets of here are luxury pets. They're not the normal pets I have known and seen. Pets are expensive, and what is shocking is that it's not the ownership that is expensive. It was the level of spending around pets that I'm like, wow. Breeder fees, vet bills, accessories, toys, food, daycare, Beds. Where I grew up, pets were functional, yes. Dogs guarded the home, cats controlled rats, chicken laid eggs. They were part of life, but not a luxury. They were not a luxury lifestyle category type of thing, which I see here. As an immigrant, that lifestyle doesn't align with my current financial priorities, so I don't buy pets. I do not spend on pets. Number 6, trends. Let me be honest here. One thing that shocked me when I moved to Canada was how fast trends change. From phones to fashion to skincare to sneakers, even water bottles. A few months ago, there was a must-have water bottle, but right now, I don't see anybody flashing it on their stories. If you're not careful, you start spending to keep up. And as an immigrant, I avoid trends as much as I can. Number 7, seasonal decor. Let me say this gently. When I moved to Canada, I didn't know decorating was a full-time hobby. Fall decor, Halloween decor, Christmas decor, Easter decor, Valentine's decor, Thanksgiving decor. It never ends. Yes, it's cute, it's cozy, it's festive, it's inviting. But as an African immigrant, I don't have time, I don't have energy, I don't have money to spend decorating every 2 months. I know you can buy and then rotate every other time. I don't have the energy for that. Number 8, gifts. Here, gifting does not stop. I can count on my hand, one hand like this, the amount of gifts I've received or given in my entire life. But here, giving gifts is an everyday thing. People even ask, what are you getting me for Christmas? Like, are you even supposed to ask for a gift? I thought a gift is supposed to surprise you. But here, people ask for the gift. They're like, what gift are you going to give me? Here, gifting is another big spending category for most people because for them it's in their culture, I think. Birthdays, Christmas, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Teachers Appreciation Week, Teachers End of Year. It never ends for sure. It never ends. And if you're not careful, gifting can become a monthly bill. As an immigrant, it's not something that I find so valuable. I don't do it. I don't want anybody to do it for me. I'm okay not being given, I'm okay not giving. Number 9, replacing good working items. Western culture pushes the idea that new equals better. Retailers, social media, home decor influencers constantly feed this narrative of, oh my gosh, you need to check this out. Oh my gosh, this was a game changer. No, they're not changing any games, they're lying. Just a marketing technique. They tell you, upgrade your space, refresh your home. Whereas all those things are good, we love our refreshed homes, but every day they will be selling to you something. If you have an influencer you follow, you know what they do. Like every day they are selling to you, and everything is a game changer. Everything is mind blowing. Everything is a must have, you know? So it becomes normalized to replace stuff, even if it works perfectly well. You just feel like maybe this works better. Maybe this one it looks better. Where I grew up, repairing was a default. If something gets broken, you repair it. If a fridge is not working, you buy a motor and replace it. If your clothes get torn, you mend them. If your furniture is shaky, you screw it up tight. Functional durability mattered more than aesthetics, that word, you know it. I choose to hold on to the mindset and it gives me a peace of mind. It helps me manage my home better because I have less stuff to manage. And last but not least, retail therapy, aka emotional spending. In Western culture, sometimes spending is tied to emotion. For example, you have a bad day, you go shopping. You're stressed, you order something. You're bored, you scroll Amazon and buy something. After a tough week at work, somebody buys $200 worth of clothes because she's paying herself. She's making herself feel good. Momentary dopamine, no really big improvement. Me, where I grew up, money was limited, so survival was the most important and long-term security. Spending to manage emotions was not an option for me. So I knew how to manage emotion other than spending. And as an immigrant, I refuse to let my emotions run my finances. If I'm stressed, I walk, I call someone, I get busy, I clean my house, I do things that make me busy and like distract my mind. I don't go shopping. As immigrants, we have the opportunity, we know how to sacrifice, we know how to delay gratification, we know how to survive. And if you combine discipline with opportunity, that is powerful. Let me leave this with you. You didn't cross the ocean to just pay bills. You moved for growth, you moved for leverage, you moved for opportunity, you moved to create a generational change. Please work towards that. Keep the ambition, but question the spending culture. Share this with another immigrant who needs a reminder, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any other videos from me. Watch this one next and see you in my next video. Bye.